Okay, so several years ago, the Lord put a thought in my head, and that was of a one-room schoolhouse. And this property, north of our house, it all seemed very overwhelming, very daunting, very impossible. But I forgot that the one who put it in my head is also the one who can do immeasurably more than I ever imagined. And so over the past few years, and especially the last few months and weeks, I've seen how the Lord is going to make it happen and how He is going to use me to do that for His glory. So one of the ways the Lord gets me moving is to shake up my routine. And when the administration of South Brown decided to go down from 3 second grade teachers to 2, I knew that that was an opportunity for me to do my own thing. There are some excellent teachers in this building, and I think that 430 does a great job of teaching kids. But I also think that there need to be some other options, which takes me back to the idea that the Lord put in my head a few years ago. And so we are buying a schoolhouse. The South Fork School was originally District Number 14 in Brown County. I believe it was located near the Miller Cemetery, east of Everest, and then they moved it to town in the 50s. It's been used by the Historical Society and the American Legion for community events for the last 70 years. Other than that, I don't have a lot of information on it. It does need some upkeep and some modernization to make it viable for a modern-day schoolhouse, which means that we will be selling this space. The studio has been a blessing from day one. Sometimes I still have to pinch myself that it's even a reality. That is the only thing about Wish Designs that is changing, is the indoor shooting space. And I'll have some more information on what's going to take place there in the coming weeks. But, I think about when I designed and built this spot 13 years ago, I never could have imagined that it would help fund another dream. And so, one of the cool ways that God works. And that brings us to the future site of Armor Academy. We will be moving the schoolhouse here. Ephesians 6 tells us that we are to put on the full armor of God, so on the day of evil we'll be able to stand. There are so many things that are after our kiddos today. I felt like it was important to create a space where they could learn math and reading and still have that faith-based background. So I have been working on a curriculum that goes in 6-week themes based upon things like the love of God, God's grace, God's provisions, and within those themes there will be enrichment times besides the math and reading. I hope that I will be of some help to homeschool families that maybe feel like they need a little more support. I hope that I could be of some help to public school families that need some support outside of school. So I'm just excited that the Lord has chosen me to be in this role, and as joyful and thrilling as it is, it's also a huge leap of faith. So I would appreciate your prayers. You could add Armor Academy to your prayer list. That would mean a lot. So thank you for coming on this little journey with me, and know that we have just begun.